I like what Haz is doing. He's actually going to throw a Phoenix across the map and go scout.
Yep.
Low ground is going to be given up here from Haz.
Yeah.
He just has to do that. That's fine. One of the Phoenixes across the map, getting that information. But he's got enough production.
Maybe
Well,
weapon
actually,
a sentry? Yes, that's exactly what
if that's not a sentry, you could just lose the game right
yeah,
there.
yeah. So, has scouts now, and he should know that this is not all that bad. Of course, you never want to lose a pilot and a battery. I like how ShoWTime is just using the probe to get some high ground vision. Wow, ShoWTime gets a prism. I'm not sure how I really feel about that.
Micro the stalkers, the mass stalkers.
Yeah, but that's against Phoenixes. Like, I honestly feel Phoenix Gateway beats just Gateway in a prism.
Yeah, I definitely agree, especially. But, I mean, if you can start focusing down the Phoenix, you only need to kill 1 or 2 of them where they stop being a big threat to the Warp Prism, I would say. Zone Robo. I actually really like the position it has here.
Yeah, I know. I know this feels awkward, and to people it may seem like Haz is getting contained, which he sort of is. But he also puts himself in a position where he can win the fight. Going up this ramp into shield batteries, ShoWTime is not supposed to make this work. If I'm Haz here, I warp in a couple of Zealots as well just to tank, and then you go for it with the Phoenixes. This is a fight that Haz can really win, especially this close.
Well,
use the Phoenix.
Something of the Phoenixes, though.
Please use your Phoenixes, Haz.
It's like, you know what? That like 700 mineral and 400 gas investment over there? Eh.
He just wants to deal economic damage, and he's just going to rely on force fields for now.
Okay, this gets a little bit riskier. He's going after the Stalker here back at home. Force field just means delay tactic for now. Guardian Shield, I think a bit silly. The Immortal makes this defense very good, by the way. It's going to be hard to get up there.
Especially with force fields and still those 2 shield batteries as well. What are those Phoenixes doing? Can we take a real quick look? Okay.
Not much, Kevin. Back over the fight.
Back to the main base real quick.
Now, the Sentry's doing a good job delaying this. Actually, I think the Phoenix stay there and keep picking up probes, by the way.
Yeah, but they haven't...
The second Immortal's about to step out. This is a defend.
They haven't killed any probes, Chef. That's the point. They've only killed Stalkers. But now he's bringing them home. If he lifts up the Sentry, he can actually go down this ramp. On paper, this is really going good for Haz, guys. Haz's army is a lot more powerful, and I think there's a lot of energy on those Phoenixes as well. You can lift the Adepts, you can lift the Sentries. Haz can absolutely win this. If I'm Haz right now, I fly in, I lift the Sentries, and I run down my ramp.
I mean, I think that's an okay option. I actually don't mind him going to work over there either.
For the Sentries.
Oh, he's got the Warp Prisms low in health. It actually dies with units inside of it.
3 units were inside of it.
He does get the force field off, but even in doing so, he's just going to have to retreat here. Now, the expansion is early for ShoWTime.
Jeff, there's so much energy on these Phoenixes. He can absolutely kill like 8 or 9 probes very quickly. How many Stalkers are at home? Not that many, right? Can we take a look at the main base? He can kill 12 probes in the blink of an eye here. This is going to be so painful for the low economy ShoWTime already. This is insane. Which
makes the natural kind of useless, right?
Yep.
Like, it rebuilds probes faster, I guess.
There's nothing you can do
against this. No, he's down 10 plus workers. He's not getting up that ramp. I'm really surprised ShoWTime even turned back to try it. I think he had to recall there or something.
No, that would have been...
He had the energy for it too, he just didn't do it.
Yep, that would have been a better play. Going up a ramp into shield batteries, into Immortals. I think ShoWTime has pretty much given up in this game. He's hoping for a miracle force field here or two, but Haz absolutely in control of this game. Has played it well. I mean, once again, it doesn't look flawless, but the force fields, the hold at home, and then the patience in which he dealt with this and chrono boosted out the Immortals, that was freaking awesome.
4th Immortal about to come out here. And ShoWTime is able to produce off that pylon a ways away. It's a slow warp in, but I feel like these Phoenix just hover over his mineral line forever and just constantly make this, sure, a 1 base versus 1 base, basically. But now it's the 4 Immortals, and nothing that ShoWTime makes can deal with that, especially with the Warp Prism.
Nope, there's a lot of micro potential here for Haz as well with that Prism that almost got picked off, but the shield batteries has done an amazing job in healing up these units as well. And even if ShoWTime is containing him, it doesn't really matter because Haz has a better economy, so, or at least he has more workers, right? So he can start long distance mining. This is only effective if ShoWTime would have a decent probe count at home, but he doesn't.
This is I'm like entranced a little bit by how weird this is. There's the aggressive move there. The Warp Prism does end up baiting out basically the last of ShoWTime's kind of contain attempt. And here comes Haz, and that army's going to be tough. The Phoenix going to make this even worse by picking up some units. ShoWTime might just tap out right now. He's kind of shaking his head. He can kind of feel he's going to recall back. But the Phoenix, the Immortals, guys...
Yeah, this is a very strong army from Haz. Maybe a couple of miraculous force fields, but even if he lands a few good force fields, there's so much HP in this army of Haz. Good job as well there by Haz.
Even if he gets the Warp Prism, it's just not enough. I don't know what... what the path to victory could possibly be here.
If Has throws away his units one by one or loses the prism with two Immortals inside of it, but there is an insane amount of HP on those Immortals, man, and ShoWTime simply doesn't have the DPS to beat them down.
Nope. That's a forward pylon right there. Artos' pylon, if I've ever seen one, does die. Here come the probes, and ShoWTime is just going to start thinking about this series as it's going to be all tied up as GG's called out, and Has does strike back.
Excellent hold by Has, though. That's not easy.